is the catch drill and what is it used for? So let's start with what the catch drill is. Not so much the history, but the design of it. The basic catch drill is nothing more than a pattern drill. And you've seen many pattern drills before. Many athletes have used them, many coaches have used them, many different styles of martial arts have used them in some form or another. And so the basic idea behind pattern drills is I'm going to give you something that's simple and easy to remember, or is something unique and specific for the particular athlete that you're working with. Either way, the reason it has a pattern is because you want your learning to be consistent. You don't want to be all over the place. You don't want to have to think and guess about what you're going to do from day to day or even one moment to the next. And some places, some schools, they have several patterns, and those patterns connect until you get to a point where your training basically is freestyle, or you're able to connect several different patterns at random. Either way, the pattern drill is good for developing quick reflexes and neurological pathways. The whole point of the catch drill that I use is all about developing, number one, relaxation. Relaxation is a skill. You have to learn how to relax in these moments. You have to know how to pull the trigger when needed, but when you don't need to, you need to stay calm. You need to stay relaxed. So the catch drill, in its basic design, teaches you how to relax. The other thing that it does is teach you how to respond or reply appropriately after certain types of contact. So after a particular stimuli is given, you have a particular response that you need to give. And so if it's built inside of a pattern, we can repeat these situations over and over and over. We can do them at will until we develop something that looks like a natural response, or even develop kind of a freestyle response. And that's the ultimate goal, because in a fight, your opponent isn't going to exactly look like one opponent from the first opponent to the second, to the third, to the fourth. And nor is that opponent particularly going to do the same thing over and over and over. At some point in time, you're going to need some type of mechanism that allows you to figure things out on the fly. And that's the whole purpose behind the catch drill. Another thing that the catch drill teaches you to do is actually move while you strike. And it also leaves openings and a window for adding different types of strikes, and also other forms of offensive movements, such as grappling and clenching, kneeing, and elbowing. But in its basic form, all that it does is ask you to relax and ask you to respond appropriately. The third thing that it does right off the bat is teaches engagement. It teaches you how to pay attention to what's going on, how to focus, and how to respond appropriately while you are engaged. Coaches, I tend to teach them to use pattern drills or drills similar to the catch drill or my exact catch drill. When working with athlete, use it to train their focus, but also use it to gauge when the focus leaves them. So as a measuring tool, the one thing that I pay attention to is the number of times that an athlete will mess up the drill. The more he messes up the drill, that's an opportunity in the fight where he's getting hit. And it's in those moments that I want to train stronger engagement and work on perfecting the athlete's overall form and function.
Punch at his chin and chest, things that don't move. Ross, you're spreading your hands too far. You're spreading your hands too far. You got to stay inside, so if he shoots, you've got something to defend with. Cover down, use your footwork. Take your time, get your posture. Get your posture. You gotta get your frame. You gotta get your posture. Start working your frames. You don't have to escape right away, but you got to make him think you are, so that he'll settle down. Use your knee to push his hip. Elbows in, elbows in. He's coming. Over that leg, get over that leg. Crawl all the way over. Yeah, crawl all the way up. Turn your face. Shrimp, push the hips. Keep shrimping. Don't give up on that. Straight one leg out through the middle. Yep, keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. Shrimp, shrimp. Time.